Welcome in.
Back on the couch.
Back on the casting couch. Welcome in, everyone, this morning, Thursday, October 10th, dude. Time's flying, especially when you're having fun. NFL Week 6 gets started today. It's been a roller coaster. We've had some glorious days. We've had some shambles days. And everything in between. It's been a special season. Loop, how are we feeling?
I saw week 7 of the college football slate. Kind of started to get the Sunday scary feeling, like the season's ending a little too soon.
Yeah, it's flying by. It's flying by. We have an incredible show today as we're going to run through Thursday night football. Jags versus Bears in London, Lions, Cowboys, Cardinals, Packers, Commanders, Ravens. We're going to talk about the Red River rivalry. Loop, it's a special day. And
for everyone just joining, welcome to Hold the Phone, presented by BetMGM. If you haven't signed up for BetMGM yet, use bonus code LOCKS. You'll get $1,500 first bet offer on your first wager with BetMGM. Download the MGM app, sign up using code LOCKS, receive up to $1,500 in bonus bets if your first bet loses.
So if you haven't already, BetMGM, use code LOCKS. We're giving a second for everyone to tune in, join in. We appreciate each and every single one of you. The goal for this week, 8,000 subscribers. We're getting to 8,000 subscribers this week. We gave away $1,000 last week to 4 subscribers. We're going to continue that trend as we continue to smack bets around the Christmas tree. Loop, as we start every show with a little nugget.
Come on.
With some little nuggets. Welcome to NFL week number 6, ladies and gents. Let's kick it to some nuggets. Underdogs of 6+ points are now 16-2-1 against the spread. Underdogs of 6 or more points are now 16-2-1 against the spread.
Got a bunch of them this week, too.
We have a bunch of them. Actually, one of the all-time highs. We have 10 home underdogs. That's one of the most, if that ends in double-digit home underdogs, that's one of the most in the last 20 years of an NFL week. Loop, some NFL totals this week are less than 37. Totals less than 37 are 33-12-1 to the under since 2020. That's Broncos Raiders.
Gotcha.
I forget the other one, but there's 2 of them.
Sharp.
Rookie quarterbacks just overall this season. Rookie quarterbacks are 12-3 against the spread.
Not bad. Didn't throw a touchdown for a while, but the
Bo Nix, Jaden Daniels, Caleb Williams. 12-3 against the spread so far this season.
Going this week.
Got Drake May going this week. And then last but not least, 38 teams have fired their head coach since 2000. And since 2003, those teams are 22-16 against the spread the next week.
All right. Jets Monday night.
So those are the nuggets while everyone joins in.
Come on in. Water's warm.
Come on in, ladies and gents. We appreciate each and every single goddamn one of you bastards. We're back on the casting couch. We're going to run through some games today.
Come on.
And we have some nuggets that you're going to want to hear. That's why we gather here today. It's for winners. Loop, we take it to Thursday night football.
As we always do.
Thursday night football. We travel to the Pacific Northwest. 2 teams down favorites. We have Brock Purdy and the gang in an NFC West rivalry going against Mike McDonald and the Seattle Seahawks, who are now staring down the barrel of their third straight loss. They stay at home. They got cooked by Daniel Jones and the Giants last week. On the other side of the football, the Niners, they're staring down the barrel of going 2-4.
Need a win.
2-4.
Need a win.
Desperation times, desperate times call for desperate measures. Loop. It's a frisky one. It's a short week. It's a home divisional dog, which we've talked about in the past. They're usually barking, but I don't know if we can touch it in this spot. Loop, what are your initial thoughts on Thursday night fucking football?
Should be a 49ers win. They beat them 5 straight times.
Yep.
Coming off 3 of 4 losses. Seahawks playing third game in 11 days.
Yep.
This is usually a spot where the 49ers get a win, and we're going to find out if the 49ers are still the 49ers.
Yep.
Or if we've turned the page a little bit and now we're more in the mid-range.
That little Super Bowl hangover, how do you do? Look, we saw this exact matchup in Seattle primetime last year on Thanksgiving. It was a massacre. I fear that Geno Smith, when he plays the Niners, when he looks across the line of scrimmage and he sees red and gold, he turns into a pretzel. That's what I'm worried about.
Pretzel.
He turns into a pretzel. Geno Smith on primetime, we saw this secondary already get fucking cooked by the Detroit Lions. Then last week, Darius Slayton goes for 130. Tracy fucking
Sure.
130 rushing yards. They got cooked by the New York Giants last week without Devin Singletary and without Malik Neighbors. This defense is pathetic. Mike McDonald's first game against Kyle Shanahan, that should be in a kid's book. Give us the San Francisco 49ers on a silver platter. I'm not doing it. I don't give a shit. I know the public's on the Niners. I know the public's not allowed to win in primetime. It feels like anymore. Last week, we went 2-1 on primetime. But the public,
take that, 66%.
Public on Thursday Night Football was on the Bucs. Public on Sunday Night Football was on the Steelers. Public on Monday Night Football was on
you got the public so in your head.
Was
dude.
on the Saints.
I don't want you worry too much about the public.
What the fuck do you mean? Because right now the public is getting bent over a barrel at all-time highs. Vegas is on their fucking head. What I just said to you is primetime games last week, the public side lost all 3.
Bucs Saints, I mean, kind of. Public's on the right side there, huh?
I guess.
That was a fluke.
No, I know.
Another thing I like here is the over.
Yeah.
I think if the Seahawks keep it close, they're going to need to score it. If they get blown out, they might give up 40.
I completely agree with that statement. So give us the Niners minus 3.5. 2 gentlemen who are generationally due. Deebo Samuel to score a touchdown and Brandon Ayuk to score a touchdown.
Yep.
We heard all summer about this goddamn contract with Brandon Ayuk. It's week 6. We still haven't seen him in the end zone. I feel like he is due. And Deebo Samuel hasn't scored a touchdown since week 1. He got injured. He's coming off a very, very quiet game. They lost last week. Get Deebo involved. Continue to fucking hammer Brandon Ayuk. This secondary, they're calling it a Waffle House because everyone's open. Give us Deebo and Ayuk. I love them both to score.
We love DK in primetime too.
DK in primetime.
I do.
Luke,
yep.
Also, real quick, before we get to the next game, we're going for back-to-back same game parlays on Thursday Night Football.
Come on.
If you were to ride our same game parlay so far this season, I believe you would be up a little over $2,700.
Not bad.
Through 5 games.
Not bad.
5 football games, $100 on these same game parlays. Just on Thursday night, you would be up a little over $2,700. 2 of them were 1,000. Last week was for over 1,000 in MetLife. That one was CeeDee Lamb, Cowboys money line, and the under, and Lamb yards. That was for like $650. Tonight, $100 brings home $600.
Last week we had it pretty much wrapped up by halftime.
Correct. Darnell Mooney anytime, Mike Evans anytime. Tonight,
yep.
Luke, it's Niners money line
because
they're not falling to 2-4. It's Brandon Ayuk and DK Metcalf 50+ receiving yards, and it's a Deebo Samuel anytime touchdown.
Sounds possible.
We love DK primetime.
He eats.
Brandon Ayuk finally put on the cleats last week.
140.
Now they're going against the fucking Seahawks secondary who couldn't stop a nosebleed.
And Debo.
And Debo Samuel for an
Owns the
anytime
Seahawks.
touchdown.
Owns the Seahawks.
I feel it so deep in my plums that Debo scores tonight. It's insane.
Must hurt a little bit, though.
It does hurt.
Yeah.
It does hurt.
All right.
All right, continuing on down the line. That's
London.
our Thursday night football summary. Who else is coming on here on a Thursday afternoon, October 10th, and giving a fucking Thursday night rundown like that?
No one.
I don't know a lot of people.
No.
Not a lot of people I'm seeing. Now we travel to London. Grab the passports, gents. Jags, Bears, and let me tell you, there's some fluke shit in the air here.
Yep.
There's some fluke shit in the air here.
I just saw the Jags plane got delayed because of the hurricane. Something to keep in mind.
That's fucked.
But keep that on your radar.
That's fucked. Jaguars, they're no stranger to playing international ball.
No.
Also,
Almost moved to London.
we see a +2, -2. I feel like immediately the public grabs the Bears by the balls and does tricks on Chicago here. The Bears are turning into one of those America's team type feel where they cover last week. They cover the week before.
Yep.
You know, they're starting to get into that spiral. Loop.
I feel like we haven't taken the Bears once this year.
Let me think. We didn't take them last week against the Panthers.
No, I don't think we have, dude.
We took the Panthers.
I'll tell you who we've taken a lot, I feel like, is the Jags. I feel like on Sunday afternoon, a bunch of times I've been watching Trevor Lawrence, root for him to go down the field.
Yeah, we got lucky last week.
Yeah, we did.
Well, hear this. Favorites overseas are 35-10 straight up.
Favorites overseas. All right.
Just outside the country. Outside the country, favorites are 35-10 straight up. But what I'm going to follow that up with is there's been 5 rookie quarterbacks to play outside of the United States.
Okay.
Caleb Williams will be the 6th. Can you guess the record for the previous 5 rookie quarterbacks?
0-5.
0-5.
0-5. Sharp.
0-5.
Come on.
0-5. And Caleb Williams, I believe, is going to make it 0-6. Give me the Jags plus the 2.
Hell yeah.
Rookie quarterbacks don't like the jet lag.
God, this is a sketchy game.
So fucking sketchy, dude. So sketchy.
Early kick. 6:30 on the West Coast.
You got the
9:30 on
you're
the
wiping
East Coast.
you're wiping the crusties out of your
We'll be
eyes.
doing our Sunday show during the fourth quarter.
You got the bowl of cereal out. You're hoping you don't throw up in it.
Cereal is so gassed.
Cereal is gas. If you're in here right now, be sure to drop a sub. If you're over on the Instagram, come over to the YouTube, drop a sub. We're getting to 8,000 subscribers this week.
We're trying.
We're gaining 1,000 subs per week. We went 5 to 6, 6 to 7. This week, 7 to 8. All the proceeds to this channel get put back into the community, into the bets. $100 last week brought home 1,000. We gave 200.
Gave it all away.
We gave it $250 to 4 people. Fellas, Caleb Williams is the 6th rookie quarterback to play overseas. The previous 5 are 0-5. Give us the Jags plus 2. Jags love playing overseas.
They almost moved overseas. They were almost going to play all their home games overseas. Goodell wanted it to happen, but hey, here we are. Jags, Bears. Bears 8-2-2 I got last 12 games against the spread. How's that for a nugget?
Yep. It's time for some regression.
Come on back.
Vegas isn't going to let the Bears win in this
No.
spot. Vegas is not letting a -2 Bears win in this spot.
Jags going to need to find some on offense. That Bears defense
Dude,
looks good.
We're going to see that pick 6 from the Jags. You watch.
That'd be big.
You watch. There's going to be incredible amounts of
Little
fluke shit.
GTD.
Maybe
All
a
right.
punt return. All right. We're going to continue on down the line. We like the Jags plus 2 in London.
From a bad game to a good game.
Game of the week.
Second straight home game for the Cowboys. They're home dogs.
Yep.
Ravens.
Yep.
Lions. Some you might not have seen coming beginning of the year.
Loop.
Yep.
I think we're on the same page here.
Yeah, Cowboys.
The Cowboys in 2023 went 8-0 at home.
Cruised.
Let me repeat that for the people in the back. The Dallas Cowboys in Jerry's World in 2023 went 8-0 at home. Did not lose a single football game. In 2024, they have not won a home football game. They get boned out back against the New Orleans Saints.
Yep.
And then they followed up with some back shots against the Baltimore Ravens.
Yep.
Now we're staring down the barrel of the third straight game. And I have a feeling that a lot of people are going to be looking at this Detroit game and thinking about that revenge spot from the primetime game last year.
Fluke.
Where they called an ineligible,
That was wild.
Ineligible receiver on the lineman who caught the 2-point conversion, which would have won the football game for the Detroit Lions.
Correct.
Dan Campbell still went for it on 4th down, even though it was a 4th and 10. Tried to put his ball sack on the table.
That's what he does.
Ended up not working out. Now we see these two teams meet again. 4:25 kickoff down in Jerry's World. Cowboys. Everyone faded them last week on Sunday Night Football. They get the job done in a miraculous way in Pittsburgh. Now they return home. Everyone always loves the Lions.
Yep.
Everyone wants to always sell on the Cowboys. I still think this is a buy low spot for the Cowboys. At +3, I have to take the Dallas Cowboys. You know why? Because neither of these teams' defenses worry me. So in a shootout game, especially with Detroit on the road, I will take the points. I will take the Cowboys +3.
How many home dogs we got this week?
10.
Kind of want to take them all and see what happens.
You'll probably go 6-4.
Hey, take it. You say, hey, Sunday you're going 6-4. I say, let's ride.
Yep.
Give me all the home dogs.
I forget what even some of the home dogs are.
Well, you have the Niners. Maybe I'll take the Seahawks tonight. Spice it up. Give me all 10 home dogs. Little experiment. Let's see what happens.
You're a freak. All right. Like I said, we saw this game also. Like CeeDee Lamb went for 221 in this game last year. The Detroit secondary clearly is not good. We saw Seattle cook them.
Yeah.
Everyone's
going to be taking the over.
We saw Baker Mayfield do the over-unders at 52, which is probably the highest of the year. Give us the Cowboys +3. I love CeeDee Lamb for an anytime touchdown. I feel like I've taken that twice this year. Both times it has hit. Give us a CD anytime touchdown. Give us the Cowboys +3. And I also love some Lions here. I could see St. Brown. I could see Montgomery. Maybe Laporta. Could Laporta put on his cleats? I'm not trusting it. All right, let's continue on down the line. We like the Dallas Cowboys +3.
Parker says, got to go under in Jags Bears. I like that. Trucking with Ted just subscribed. Saul just subscribed. Hold the motherfucking phone. Respect. All right. Chat's buzzing.
Tell a neighbor, tell a friend, subscribe to Hold the Phone. We're running through the slates like 40-yard dashes. We're having a hell of a time. We appreciate each and every single one of you boys.
We're going to be off the couch, dude.
Dude, we're going to be off the couch.
Brand new studio.
Next week, we're off the couch. We're off the casting couch. All right, fellas. Now we travel to Lambeau Field.
Come on.
We've got the Arizona Cardinals coming off a glorious win against the San Francisco 49ers and the Green Bay Packers returning home after getting the job done over in SoFi. The Packers' last home game was against an undefeated Minnesota Vikings team. They fought, but it was too late.
28-0 at half.
They lose that game.
Not good.
They end up only losing that game by 2. And then on the other side of the football, the Cardinals, we've been on the right side of.
A lot of the time.
We roll with them week 1. Then we
fade them against the Commanders.
Then we fade them against the Commanders.
Had them last week versus the Niners.
We have them last week against the Niners. We've been performing surgery with the Arizona Cardinals.
Sometimes you find that team, dude, you know?
And then last week, we roll with the Packers minus the 3. They get the job done against the Rams. Now we see two teams who covered against the spread last week, taking a trip to Lambeau. But this is what we know, fellas. This is why we gather here today. Teams who go on back-to-back road trips, who the second week is in Lambeau Field, are 7-15 against the spread.
All right.
And I would also love to know the statistic of a team.
Chat, figure this out for us.
Who won outright as a touchdown dog or more the previous week. It's probably under 500.
Yes.
It's probably not that good.
Has to be.
It's probably not that good. When a team wins outright as an underdog of 7 or more points the following week, probably it's a rude awakening.
Correct.
I think the Packers need to bounce back at home.
Yep.
I think week to week we see Jordan Love slowly shaking some of the rust off.
I see
Injury.
We're waiting for them to put a whole game together, I think, still.
Yep.
Jordan Love only got his first
LaFleur.
win of the year last week.
Yeah.
Vikings, kind of a fluke. First half finding his footing. Didn't look comfortable. Second half started to cook.
Yep.
Threw a terrible pick six last week against the Rams. Completed 12 of his next 13 passes. I think this could be a get-right spot for the Packers offense. Really start to cook. Show them what kind of team they are.
Like, could the Cardinals win this game?
Yeah.
Sure.
That's why they put the net up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, they're electric. Marvin Harrison Jr. wasn't even a factor last week, and they beat the Niners.
Right.
James Conner's cooking. I worry about the Green Bay rushing defense, stuff like that. But, hey, I'm expecting stuff out of Jaden Reed this week. Romeo Doubs didn't even play last week because of a suspension.
Yep.
He's now back in.
He's got to grow up, by the way.
Yeah, he does need to grow up.
Not worried about touches. That's the whole point of this team.
I love
good.
I love the Packers to win this game. The NFC North is not getting any easier.
We got in a little survivor re-entry pool.
Yep.
We're going with the Packers.
Oh, we are.
I think so. Let's talk about it.
I don't know, dude. That's frisky.
All right.
I feel like the Eagles is an easy layup, and you can't trust them outside of any other.
All right, let's take the Eagles then. Look at that.
I like the Eagles. You can't trust them. We're not going to take them again, but this week off the bye, I like the Eagles to at least win.
Done.
So here in this spot, we're going to take the Packers -5.
Yes.
Everyone who saw the Cardinals beat the Niners. Now they're playing the Packers. They're getting a +5 number next to their name. People, I'm sure, are going to jump on the cards. Give us the Packers -5.
Could be some points in this game, too.
I think they buzz, and I think there's points in this game. I like Marvin Harrison Jr. to get Reed back involved.
If you like the Cardinals, I don't hate the teaser with the over. You get it over 10.
Yep, +11 in the over. Love it. All right, give us the Packers -5 in that game. If you're just tuning in, Thursday Night Football, we have the Niners -3.5, and I love a Deebo Samuel anytime touchdown. Over in London, we're fading a rookie quarterback because they've never won overseas.
Nope.
Also, the Bears have been hot.
Believe it when I see it.
They've been covering spreads left, right, and center all around the town stairs. Give us the Jags +2. Game of the week, 425 down in Jerry's World. They got to win one in Daddy's house, Mr. Jones's house. We like the Cowboys +3. They've yet to win a home game yet in Dallas. I think that game's electric. I think there's points on the board. We love a CD Lamb anytime touchdown. Next on the board, Cardinals, Packers. What we are at, where we are standing. We like the Packers -5. We rolled with both teams last week. Both covered. Now we're going to roll with the Packers. I like them to win this game. We're going to lean -5. Hey, it's only Thursday. These odds are subject to change. These feelings are subject to change. But hey, this is why we play the game. We continue on down the line.
This next game isn't the game of the week, dude.
This is incredible.
Commanders, Ravens.
Incredible stuff.
Sexy game.
There's some disrespect here, obviously.
That number I see, dude.
But so we went back-to-back weeks tailing the Commanders. Monday Night Football against the Bengals. We ride them +7. That smacks in the balls. All right, I think it was like +8, dude.
Yep.
That smacks in the balls. Win outright. The following week, people then thought there was going to be some rookie regression. Prime time, everyone saw them just slap around the Bengals. Now they're going to, wake up call in Arizona.
Cardinals coming off a big win.
They slap around the Cardinals. Slap around the Cardinals. Then last week, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get sharp.
Yep.
I'm going to put my lab coat on, my lab gloves. I'm seeing a Browns +3.
Yep. Got cute.
The Commanders
got cute.
Led me to the well 2 weeks ago. They led me to the well last week, and now I'm going to fade them. I'm going to get sharp. I'm going to take the Browns +3.
It's called getting cute.
I got cute. I got bent over.
Yep.
And now, Loop, enable for me, my thought process is now I feel that the Commanders definitely don't cover this spread. But I don't know because that goes against
the number, dude.
That goes against
look at the number.
My tail, my rite of passage, my tradition.
You have to take it.
My tradition, like none.
You have to take the 6.5.
I am stuck.
You have to take it.
I know.
I don't care.
This is my method. This was crafted.
You've been practice what you preach.
This is my practice, and I must preach it. I have not lost a single 6.5 point spread in the 2024 National Football season.
Yeah.
National
Going on your
Football League season.
tombstone, dude. We'll take plus 6.5.
It's so true. I have not, let me repeat it for the people in the back. I have not lost a plus 6.5 point spread yet this NFL season. Because you know why? It's Vegas. I've said it 5 weeks in a row now. Vegas is opening up their little trap.
Come on in.
Do you want the cheese?
Come in.
Because this week, the Baltimore Ravens only have to beat the Commanders by a touchdown.
Correct.
That's why they set the 6.5 points. Last week, it was the Giants against the Seahawks.
Easy win.
They win outright.
All of them win outright.
They've all won outright.
They all do.
But Loop, something is telling me, as a preacher of a 6.5 point spread who has not been led wrong yet, who has preached it from sea to shining sea, this 6.5 point spread for the first time this year scares me. It's taken 6 weeks.
Okay to be scared.
It has taken 6 weeks for a 6.5 point spread to scare me. And this week, it scares me.
Caitlin said, don't be your own commentator's curse. I'm not sure what that means, but I like it.
There's
It's
something
sharp.
there.
It's sharp.
There's definitely something there.
I also like the over in this game. Both teams averaging 30 plus points. It's going to be fireworks. Neither of these teams can get a stop. Both these offenses are electric. Two quarterbacks who are going to run it down your throat.
I love a Jaden Daniels anytime touchdown here.
Both QBs.
Loop, I don't know what to do.
You have to take the 6.5.
Let's not forget that Lamar Jackson against the NFC is 21-1.
Yeah, that's good.
So they're not going to fucking lose this game.
Or
what's the worst that could happen?
Or
however, Lamar as a favorite is 18-21 against the spread.
Right.
I think that's of 3 points or more, 3.5 points
or more. Yep.
Because when he's a dog of 3 or less or a favorite of 3 or less, his spread is out of control.
Makes sense.
Big
games.
They won a game last week that they shouldn't have won.
Correct.
On the road in Cincinnati.
The Bengals blew that game about 12 times.
We saw the Ravens smack around the Bills at home.
Correct.
Dude, I just don't know. I don't know. Loop, you have to tell me.
We're taking the 6.5. I don't know. It's as simple as that. You see the number on the screen, you got to take it. And if you don't, you'll hate yourself.
I like the Ravens to win. I'll take the Commanders plus 6.5.
Bang. Thread the needle.
You know?
Thread the needle.
Even though every 6.5 point spread this season has seemed to win outright.
Yeah.
I have to go back and watch all the tape.
Maybe Vegas just isn't giving the Commanders the props they deserve.
No, I think this could be the spot where Vegas is like, hey, we're putting this 6.5 point number next to the Commanders, really pushing people towards the Ravens are going to blow out the Commanders. And then the Commanders come out and they fool people.
Right.
One more time.
One more time.
Give me one more day.
Come on.
Give me one more game.
Came around.
Give me one more time.
You came around.
One more time.
Thomas said, don't overthink it. Ravens by 10.
See? Show me one more 6.
Come on.
Point spread. Show me one more 6.5 point spread. Give us the Commanders plus 6.5.
Hell yeah.
Continue on down the line.
Ooh.
Wow. It's our chalkboard.
I'm glad the
chalkboard.
chalkboard got cooked up.
It's the chalkboard. We now are going to run through our early week leans. You can watch back to every episode, every Thursday episode. These Thursday early week leans are they're a special place. They're a special place to be.
It is week 6.
Yep, it is week 6.
It is week 6.
It is week 6.
Hey, the chalkboard's not perfect.
Hey, disregard that 5 number. All right. Lean number 1, we talked about it. Jags plus 2.
Yep.
Lean number 2, Loop, you like this game down in the dome. Bucks?
I'd love betting against a quarterback making his first start.
Right?
Love it.
I mean, we just saw a devastating loss for the Buccaneers. Now they stay on the road. It's an NFC South rivalry game, which does scare me. And they're on the road.
I like Spencer Rattler, friend of the show.
Friend of the show. However, both teams did just lose on prime time.
Yep.
And now this is a tricky spot.
First start, dude. I think you got to take the. I like that the Bucs are coming off this bad loss against another division team, facing a rookie quarterback who we, quite frankly, have no idea what we're going to see from this kid.
This screams to me Alvin Kamara putting the team on his back if they somehow cover.
Yes.
So if you're taking the Bucs -3 or Bucs money line, let's make sure to sprinkle on a little Kamara anytime touchdown. You know, little Kamara anytime touchdown. Next on the board, we talked about it. We like the Cowboys +3.
Love
Home
dogs.
Love home dogs. Next on the board, this actually might be my favorite play of the week,
Home dogs.
which is fucking insane.
This is in Carolina, right?
Yep.
Home dogs.
Panthers
Take them
+6.
all.
Panthers +6.
See a bunch of home dogs up there, actually.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, the home dogs.
Come on.
I love the Panthers because I'm actually on my hands and knees in my living room praying that this spread goes to 6.5.
Yep. Wait, I like this from Thomas. He said Saints let Juju go off against them like Mike Evans for a big night. I like that too.
I like that.
Juju had about 20 catches for 800 yards and dropped a touchdown.
Godwin, too. Godwin's the yards guy.
Yeah.
Godwin's the yards guy. Evans is the touchdown guy.
I like that.
I
Could
could
go
see,
back to the well.
I could see Godwin having 8+ catches.
Yep.
Dude, I love the Panthers. You know why? This is the narrative. This is a tale as old as time. The Falcons just came off a generational on the primetime stage comeback win. It was glorious. Atlanta, all-time highs. We talk about it. The NFL is like the stock market. You sell high, you buy low. Panthers last week, Soldier Field.
Yep.
Get their backs blown out. Now they're going at home against the Falcons. It's an NFC South rivalry game. This is the NFL, which also stands for the WWE. It's WWE NFL. The Panthers could win this game outright. Give us the Panthers +6. Everyone riding the high horse of the Atlanta Falcons, who just won on prime time in one of the most glorious games of the year this season.
Yeah, letdown
going
spot.
against the Panthers.
Letdown spot.
It is a generational letdown spot. Give us the Panthers +6. And on the early week leans, do we have the Commanders +6.5?
Told you had to take him. Even the chalkboard agreed.
The chalkboard agreed. If you're in here right now, or if you're on the Instagram, please drop a sub. Next on the board, dude. No one wants to do it.
I feel like we do it every week.
No one wants to do it.
I feel like we do it every damn week. Another home dog, though.
No one wants to do it.
God, why is this a primetime game?
I don't know.
Stop making me watch the Giants in primetime. Stop making me watch the Steelers in primetime.
The Giants.
Yep.
+3.5.
Home dogs.
Luke, Lamar Jackson threw for 5 touchdowns last week
Correct.
against this Bengals defense.
Correct.
Daniel Jones.
Just imagine what Daniel Jones could do.
Daniel Jones, I know we're laughing, has not looked terrible.
No.
Against the Cowboys,
Yep.
I know they couldn't get the ball in the end zone. He didn't look bad. Wan'Dale Robinson and Malik Neighbors cooked that game. Last week, he goes for 250 yards and 2 touchdown passes.
Yep.
On 23 of 34.
Ever been a bar set lower for a $40 million quarterback than it is for Daniel Jones?
Never. It's highway robbery.
Hey, I know he couldn't get in the end zone.
I'm just saying.
I know.
We have 3.5
I'm with you.
points.
What you're saying is true. But it's
We have 3.5
a
points.
crazy world we live in.
The Giants defense is gritty.
Yep.
They could make some stops.
Neighbors back?
I don't know if he's going to
TBD.
play.
All right.
But we have Wan'Dale Robinson, and that's all we need.
I have him in fantasy, dude. That guy eats.
Darius Slayton also ate last week. I love the Giants +3.5. Bengals, we will continue to fade them. I was going to say one more thing about this game. Oh, Daniel Jones.
Mm-hmm.
The only problem is has never won a home night game.
That's not a good sign.
He's now 0-7.
That's not a good sign for your franchise quarterback.
He's 0-7. He has never won a game with the sun set in MetLife Field, maybe until this week.
If the Bengals lose this game, it's actually over. I know we've been saying it a lot.
I mean, it's already over.
Dude, it's just the
You're
Bengals had
one
this game won against the Ravens. They win that game. They're completely back on track. Everything's good. They blow it. Burrow throws a pick, wants to be aggressive, then he doesn't want to be aggressive in overtime, then they botch the snap.
The 1-5, dude, the 1-5. I mean, also McPherson, make a fucking field goal.
Well, the snap, he couldn't make that kick in overtime. The guy was holding the ball sideways.
I'm saying the one at the end of the regulation.
Right. But the holder's got to do a better job. Dude.
Yeah, neither here or there. We like the Giants. Sunday Night Football plus 3.5. Next on the board, dude, I don't like fucking Eagles made the chalkboard.
Crazy.
-9.
Now we've seen it all.
We've seen it all. We've faded the Eagles back-to-back weeks leading into the bye. We've actually faded the Eagles now 3 games in a row.
Correct.
I mean, the Eagles, man, it is.
This is our Survivor pick, apparently. And I was just thinking, this is how we got burned the first time playing Survivor, taking the biggest spread. Now I'm worried.
There's just no way that the Browns beat the Eagles, which is very bad to say.
Clip that off.
Which is very bad to say.
Clip that off. 9:35. Give me a time code.
The Eagles since 2000
Mm-hmm.
at home after a bye are 17-3 straight up. And Loop, I will fade Deshaun Watson under center until the end of time.
Yep.
The guy blows, dude.
It's got to stop.
The guy blows.
We got to stop the madness.
The only problem is this spread is so insane that's why I almost like it for the Eagles. Like, why are the Eagles -9?
For every reason you just said.
Jalen Hurts as a touchdown favorite or higher is 1-7 against the spread in his
That
last
makes
games.
sense.
But for some reason, I feel like we're buying low on the Eagles, and we've continued to fade them, and now we're going to tail them and taking the Browns. I just cannot do. They suck. The Eagles should win this game by 13 points.
Yep. Let's go to Monday Night Football.
Eagles should win this game by
that
13
dog shit
points.
game.
And then Monday Night Football, we like we said,
Home dog.
38 teams since 2003 have fired their head coach. The next game, they are 22-16 against the spread.
Yep.
And now the Jets, without Salah, I will ride. The Bills, however,
Coach Brick.
it's tough, dude, because now the Bills are staring down the barrel of 3 straight
Jets
losses.
win this game. They're in first place. After all that.
Bills lose to the Ravens. Bills lose to the Texans. Now they travel to MetLife. This is the game that Aaron Rodgers went down week 1 against the Bills in MetLife. Now, also, I think Von Miller, his presence low-key, has been missed on this 3-game suspension.
Yep.
He's also out in this game. They're missing him in the pass rush for sure. I think the injury with Shakir has been a problem. Josh Allen has not really seemed to feel comfortable.
Yep.
And he's also not getting frisky with his feet.
Needs to start doing
which
that.
is fucking bullshit.
Half their game.
You got week 1, they came back against the Cardinals because he was getting frisky.
I think they're trying to protect him a little bit.
Well, now they're losing football games because of it. We like the Jets plus 2.5. A home divisional dog prime time.
Hell
I feel like Rodgers takes out his bird now that Robert Saleh isn't in town.
Hell yeah.
We like the Jets plus 2.5. That's the chalkboard. That's the early week leans for NFL week number 6.
Little college football?
College football.
Come on.
Luke, I hate this game. This game's brutal.
Fireball rivalry game of the week.
This game screams to me that we have to take Oklahoma plus 14. However, they are.
Have to.
Texas is far the superior team.
Have to.
But both defenses are good. However, the offensive side of the football going against the Texas defense for Oklahoma, I am very worried about.
Tell me about Fireball.
Fireball. This is the Fireball rivalry game of the week.
You love Fireball.
Fireball and apple juice. Fireball on a Saturday morning. Fireball at the college football.
October.
In October is a special time. Sometimes you like to sneak the shooters into the stadium.
Yeah.
Fireball, if you're not down in an SEC environment, however, if you're up in the Big Ten.
Oh, great.
If you're out in the Pacific Northwest.
You're up in Wisconsin.
Or if you're out here this week in California.
Sure.
With a little Penn State USC noon kickoff.
Mm-hmm.
A fireball shooter and a little fireball and apple juice to get the college football Saturday morning started ain't too shabby. Oklahoma, Texas.
I'm just wired in a way where if there's a rivalry this big, I got to take the points. I mean, a rivalry with the spread this big.
The last 10 years, these two teams have faced off against each other. Only twice has the game been decided by double digits.
Just take the points. Close your eyes and grab your balls and pray.
I'm just worried that all of a sudden you're going to look up and it's going to be 21-3 Texas.
Yeah, then you're dead. You move on.
True.
Plenty of games out there. You know what I mean?
There's plenty of games out there.
Big game.
Brady Click says screams under. Sal says Josh Allen anytime touchdown is due. It's -10 now. There's no way
What?
that this spread is -10 now.
No, I think he's talking about the Eagles.
Eagles?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're behind on the chat, dude.
I know. If it was -10, dude, I would be putting all my chips on Oklahoma.
That would be something would be going on.
Yep. Also, this is gonna be Archie Manning. I mean,
I don't know who it's gonna be actually.
If this is
think they've
Mr.
said yet.
Manning's first start in a college in the
No, it sounds like yours is returning. Just as of 10 minutes ago.
if it was Manning's first start in the Red River rivalry, I would definitely be taking the
I wonder how that affects the spread. We'll find out.
If it's Quinn Ewers, dude, he's gonna be having to shake off some rust.
Yep.
All right, give us Oklahoma with the points.
All right, little guest
Now-
calling,
now let's
dude.
get into some guest calling.
All right, we just put the link in the chat. Call in. Give us a lock. We got Beef. Oh, Beef's always punctual, dude. I'll tell you that. Beef.
What's up, boys?
What's happening, bro?
What's going on tonight? All right. I hate to bet prime time. It's not my thing, but it's Thursday, so I'm going all in on a Thursday.
Come on.
Bet MGM plus 6,000, 5 legs.
What do we
Give
got?
me Walker in the end zone,
Yep.
Jordan in the end zone,
Yep.
a Kyle Juszczyk in the end zone,
Holy
and
shit.
DK, please find the damn end zone tonight. This man has fallen at the 1 yard line like 3 times
It's
already.
gotta end. He's got to get in.
He's got to get in.
And to top it off, we're gonna finish it with just the Niners money line.
All right. So we got the Niners. We got 4 touchdowns, including Kyle Juszczyk.
That sounds like our kind of parlay, dude. Kyle Juszczyk,
5
Walker and Mason, DK, and the Niners ML.
Yes, sir. 5 legs. Bet MGM, guys. Everybody out there.
Hell
Plus
yeah. I like
6,000.
Use code LOCKS.
Beef's a company man, which I respect.
All right, have a
Special.
good Thursday,
All right,
boys.
Beef.
Special.
Thanks for the
Beef.
call, dude.
We appreciate you. Dude, I need to send out this link.
If you're in the YouTube chat, if you're on Instagram, go over to the YouTube, go to the chat, hit the link, come drop a lock.
Do you know who my long shot anytime touchdown scorer tonight
Who?
is? So you know how on Monday Night Football it was Foster Monroe,
Which hit?
which hit, and we've hit a couple really, really long shot ones this year.
Correct.
My primetime long shot anytime touchdown scorer of the night just reminded me because he said Juszczyk. This one's crazy, but it's only crazy until it comes true.
What do we got?
Jake Bobo anytime touchdown.
No, I've heard it all.
That's the primetime long shot.
Now I've heard it all. All right, we're
Dude.
starting to get callers. Let's go to Keith.
Keith,
After that, Jake Bobo. What do you got, Keith?
Hey, gentlemen, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes,
we got
sir.
you. What's happening?
Hey, I just want to say, hey, that Friday night dogs. Oh man, you guys are awesome for that one. I want to
Hell
thank you
yeah,
guys
dude.
for that. That was
Appreciate it.
amazing.
That was electric.
Uh,
Michigan State coming in the back door late.
Whew. Oh my goodness, how exciting that was! But I got something for you guys that you guys might not like. So
Hell yeah.
I think the whole world is gonna take that Eagles over Cleveland. So I'm picking Cleveland to win the Eagles this Sunday.
Hell yeah, Keith.
Dude,
Hey, all these big spreads, dude.
parlay with Nick Sirianni getting fired.
All these big spreads, dude. A lot of these teams lose.
I mean, everything you guys said makes sense. Eagles coming off a bye. Deshaun Watson is trash. You know, who wouldn't take the Eagles to win? Perfect spot for
Yep.
Vegas to come in and take that money.
Yep.
So
I
I just want to
agree.
say that's my
All right, Keith.
That shouldn't be our survivor.
Hell yeah, you versus Gavin.
No, that
Oh, now
shouldn't
you
be
got
our
Gavin questioning.
No,
everything.
I'm saying that shouldn't be our survivor. Like, I agree. Like, we could so lose this game.
All right. Wow. Zeke.
Zeke.
Yo, can you guys
What's
see or
happening,
no?
bro?
Can you
Yeah,
guys
I
see
mean-
me?
Good. Yeah, now we can.
Look how
Hair
handsome
looks
I'm
good.
looking. Does that you see that, Gav? Gav, you see
Yeah,
that?
there
You're
it
gonna,
is.
you're gonna see that for the next. You're gonna see that for the next 8 months, just sitting over your shoulder. I'm petrified. I'll be honest. The Yankees got to finish this tonight. There's no other way to go about
2-1,
this,
dude.
gentlemen.
Big game, big win yesterday.
Big win. Mike Stanton showed
Must have
up.
been a
He was
roller
looking
coaster.
good. He turned it back to the Marlins days. I got two for you today, though. I'll be short and sweet. Give me Jackson Smith in Jigba. 50-plus yards today, minus 120. Niners have a problem guarding the slot. Give me Yankees first 5 and give me Yankees game.
Hell
Minus
yeah, Zeke.
150 on the money
Christ.
line. First 5's about minus a half a run, maybe plus 100, minus 105, wherever you shop around. Gentlemen, I think I just gave us 3 winners. What do you think?
I think you're a couple hours either away from popping champagne or being an absolute piss, and we're about to find out. I'm excited.
I'll be on my hands and knees praying that Jason Dominguez is in the lineup till about 4 o'clock. Then when Aaron Boone puts in Verdugo, I'll be praying that Garrett Cole shows up so we don't have to deal with Luis Gil game 5. Gentlemen, enjoy your week. Thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure on this show.
Good luck.
In your favor, Zeke, I do think it's going to be a Garrett Cole masterclass tonight. I think Garrett Cole
His
shows up.
strikeout numbers are so concerning this year. I can't even say Garrett Cole and masterclass in the same sentence. We just got to get out of the first inning without 3 solo home runs. As long as he's not giving up bombs early, we're good.
All right, appreciate it, bro.
Good luck. We'll see you on the other side. All right, play some skee-ball and get out of here.
Yeah, play a little skee ball for a coffee, even though I got one.
And why I need one, dude? You're so selfish.
It's been a hell of a show.
All right. Oh,
we already won $1.
Else is practicing. He's warming up he's on the practice tee hitting bombs.
Come on.
He always tries to bank them in.
BetMGM
iCasino.
How we end and wrap up every show. Oh, dude,
come on.
Money. That's money.
Dude, we've been hot.
90 cents, dude.
We hit the 41.
Dude, we need a $75 one.
I know. Start aiming for the back left. Come on. Oh my God, 2 in a row. $7.
$7.
We did it again.
$7.
We're back.
90 cents.
Come on.
$1. And in our final BetMGM, we were just talking anytime touchdown scores, long shot touchdown scores. We appreciate each and every single one.
Got a first touchdown score yet?
I think I'm gonna roll with Deebo Samuel.
Deebo, first touchdown.
So my first touchdown score tonight is going to be Deebo Samuel. I'm back and forth with him and Ayuk. They're both so due. Give me a Deebo Samuel first touchdown and special. Over on BetMGM, you get a second chance. If Deebo Samuel does not score the first touchdown tonight, and I have $100 on it, I don't lose that money.
If he scores second.
If he scores the second touchdown, I get that money back.
Or are you gonna get a better deal than that?
So that is the BetMGM first touchdown, second chance. I'm going to put $100 on Deebo Samuel first touchdown in Seattle. If he doesn't score first, but he scores second, I get the $100 back. And if he does score first, I get $900.
We'll see you on the other side.
We'll see you on the other side. We appreciate each and every single one of you. We will see you on Sunday at noon for the witching hour of 4 Degenerates. It's going to be a hell of a week 6. And yeah.